D'Angelo Russell snapped out of a slump with 13 of his 21 points in the second half, and the Brooklyn Nets kept the sloppy Philadelphia 76ers winless on the road with a 122-97 victory on Sunday night, Monday, PHL time. The 76ers committed 28 turnovers, most in the NBA this season, leading to 39 points for the Nets. They fell to 0-5 away from home. They are 6-0 in Philadelphia. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson also scored 21 points, and Caris LeVert had 20 for the Nets. They took a small lead into halftime thanks to 17 Philadelphia turnovers, then blew it open with a 41-point third quarter. That was one of the biggest in Barclays Center history. They kept pouring it on in the fourth, and 76ers coach Brett Brown pulled Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons midway through the period facing a 24-point deficit. Embiid finished with 16 points and 15 rebounds, taking only 8 shots a day, after going for 39 points and 17 rebounds in a victory over Detroit. Simmons had 20 points and 12 boards. Russell was only 4 for 12 for 8 points in the first half, a game after he was on the bench down the stretch in the Nets' loss to Houston. The point guard shot 5 for 14 in that game and 3 for 15 in the previous one, and the former no. 2 picks. Benching was the biggest topic of conversation leading into the game. But he helped trigger to the big third quarter with 8 points in the period, and he was only on the bench as the final minutes ticked down this time, because there was no crunch time. Joe Harris snapped a 61 all-tie with a three-pointer, Russell scored 5 straight, and Harris made another triple to make it 72-61. J.J. Redick scored to end the drought, but it didn't change the momentum, as the Nets scored 15 of the next 21 points to open an 87-69 lead. The 76ers limited the Nets to 5 of 28 shooting in the first quarter, but led only 21-18, in part because of their 10 turnovers. Philadelphia then made 9 of 14 shots in the second, but coughed it up 7 more times to lead to 7 points for the Nets, who scored 33 in the period and led 51-47 at halftime. Tip-ins. 76ers, Wilson Chandler rested a day after making his 76ers debut by playing 10 minutes. Philadelphia had a 3-game winning streak against Brooklyn. Nets. Brooklyn improved to 9-4 against Philadelphia at Barclays Center, tied for the most victories against any opponent since moving from New Jersey. The Nets have also beaten Orlando 9 times. Jarrett Allen had 15 points and 10 rebounds. Familiar faces. The Nets have used the same starting 5, LeVert, Russell, Joe Harris, Jared Dudley and Jarrett Allen, for each of the first 10 games of the season. The last time they did that was in the 2002-03 season, when Jason Kidd, Kerry Kittles, Richard Jefferson, Kenyon Martin and Dikembe Mutombo started the first 16 in a row. Harris made a three-pointer in his 25th straight game, moving into sole possession of 4th place on the team's career list. Joe Johnson hit at least 1 in 37 in a row in 2014. Big 3. The 41-point third quarter was one off the Nets' high in Barclays Center, which opened in 2012. They had a 42-point third against Golden State last season and against the 76ers on December 16, 2013. Most points scored by the Nets in a third quarter in Barclays Center history since 2012-13.